I got you on YouTube, yep! Okay, so hello my wonderful people. Today Truth Detective is again over here in the Finnish nature. And we have a soothing water background for you to calm your freaking nerves over there. And this video is again one of those depression videos. And I want to help you with your depression. And I'm going to be talking to you about those natural antidepressants over here. So don't be eating those shrooms, man. They won't get you the results that you seek. But it looks pretty nice. What's that? And I'm not talking about smoking weed, I'm talking about coming to the nature. This is one of those antidepressants that you so need in your freaking life. If you live in some New York City or something like that, something like this would maybe be a bit like hard to achieve, but maybe my videos can act as an antidepressant for you, because I'm the kind of dude that won't drag you down. You can be sure about that. So yeah, we are going to be talking to you about maybe like sailing on a boat might be an antidepressant for somebody, but it gets on my freaking nerves, you know, because I try to make a video. But let's just let the guy do his thing. Yeah, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to be talking to you about the basic traps of human life on this planet Earth that end you up in depressed states. And one of these problems that modern people and people in all ages have had is the way that human beings tend to copy and mimic other people that they see. For example, on YouTube you might see a lot of people that live lifestyles that kind of end you up in the depressed state. And you kind of copy and mimic and model their life. They might smoke weed, they might drink alcohol, that kind of stuff. And you know, all of this stuff, it ends you up in a roller coaster. You go up and then you go down, and you never reach that middle point where you can perform your best. You know, you can't perform your best in any altered state caused by any chemical, and that includes all psychiatric drugs. You won't be your best self on this stuff, and you might be on these antidepressant drugs, and I'm gonna say that, well, yeah, it's pretty clear that and evident that yeah, they can kind of work, but they won't work on their own. You need some counseling, and I'm not your therapist. I'm your life coach, so to say. I'm the one that will kind of be the like rational voice between in amongst all the voices that kind of try to always push you some product or something like that. I'm kind of the guy that is just like, slow down, man, like just freaking look around, you know, there are so many forces that try to take you in this direction, into this direction. I'm gonna say that no, like that's all freaking horseshit. You don't need this stuff, probably. And if you are in a depressed state right now, I just want you to really, really, really slow down and observe yourself. You are feeling bad about your life. It's no wonder you are staring at an LCD fucking screen and you are not breathing fresh air. You are not drinking clean water, probably. Maybe you drink some freaking sodas or something like that. They spike up your blood sugar levels like this, then they tank like this. You are in this roller coaster. Addiction is the modern times, you know, norm. It's the new norm to be addicted, you know, all kinds of freaking stupid things, you know. And people make huge amounts of money out of this. Meanwhile, guys like me, you know, over here are at the level of maybe almost starvation, because I don't push you any kind of, you know, solution or product. You have to understand that everything you add to your life makes your life more complex. Everything you add to your life makes your life more, you know, hard to fathom in your own mind. You have to simplify it a bit, you know. And then I want you to really start understanding that what makes you happy in your life is giving but not just, you know, giving anything. What makes you happy in your life is to be a person that is a positive force in this world. And it's easy to see, there's no subjectivity over here. It's easy to see, you want to be a positive force in your life, you want to make people free, you know. You don't want to be that kind of a person that tries to trap people in these obvious traps that will end, in the end, kind of, you know, make them feel all bad about their life. You don't want to be that kind of person. And there's all kinds of, you know, people on YouTube. There are, you know, the video game people and the drug people and the music people and the creative types and the people that are all about cars and people who are, you know, doing all kinds of things for women, you know, it's like, you know, these makeup videos and all that kind of shit like that. But I just want you to freaking slow down, and I just want you to take a step freaking back right now and just evaluate what you have seen today. Like, just evaluate, just, you know, see it through your mind, and then you can kind of separate the wheat from the chaff, so to say. Like, this was stupid, you know, this was pretty great, you know, this guy had something pretty great to say. This guy only tried to drag me down, you know, say that, you know, that kind of stuff. And I really believe that this is the main reason that you're depressed. It's your living surroundings and this modern culture, and you really have to take a step back from this. It's kind of like a tiger that is trapped in a box or in some kind of zoo, you know. It's not its like regular, or it's not its natural habitat. And the tiger might be pretty mad, you know, he might be like bouncing at walls, you know, or something like that. It's completely understandable that the tiger or yourself is like this, because that's not the way to live human life, you know. We were born to walk, we were born to move, we were born to breathe clean air, we were born to drink fresh water. But nowadays, you know, everything that human beings have made to survive has completely fucked this up, you know. There is very little like clean places on this planet Earth left anymore. There's very little like really clean air. Pollution is everywhere, you know. Water is even in the best countries like Finland, in terms of like the infrastructures, it's shit. You need some kind of water filtration thing. Get the basics done right. Start eating cleaner foods. Maybe simplify your diet a bit. Don't think that all of these, you know, health nuts on YouTube have the right answers, you know. Like, yeah, they might really take you in a good direction, but I'm gonna say that most of this stuff is still business, you know. And the human being can survive on very little. And what I do, for example, on YouTube, I do this with very little means, you know. I'm not a Hollywood studio, you know. But I'm gonna say that the Hollywood, for example, they get so much money, but what do they accomplish in the people around them, you know? People become brain-dead zombies, you know. People become brain-dead zombies and, you know, with no creativity, imagination, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it can be inspirational, but it will take a long time before you end up in that inspiration. So I just want you to right now, holy shit, there's somebody doing something interesting, let's film that. Look at this freaking dude, you know. What is the guy doing? What's that? That's cool. I have to meet that dude, you know. I have to meet that fucking dude, you know. I got you on YouTube, yep!